Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, or whatever time it might be at your place. It is so nice of you to tune in to yet another live stream, as we are going to get started again with Blacksmith Master. I don't know if I'm actually a Blacksmith Master, but I hope to be a master of organizing in this little game. So let's get started on a brand new day so that at least stuff gets going. All my workers get to their jobs again. And I get to say hello, Kevbot, Ara, Mark, Gordon, Volodymyr, Gamer Mama. So nice that you are all here already. That is so cool. How are you all doing today? I hope you all had a great Sunday, or maybe it's Monday already if you're in Australia, or your Sunday just started when you're in Canada or something. Let me know where you're from. Hey, Roadhog, good to see you. How was your little parade with the Formula 1 today? Alright, let's see. We have a walker here, so let's give him extra carrying capacity. Alright, stuff is going on, and this gives me time to talk a little bit, and then soon we're going to give this little shop a overhaul, because one of the things I want to unlock soon is a second floor, and I think that will be fun. And we can get discounts on the restock prices of raw ores, but we need some more points for that. But once we do that, we can finally get to this one. So we have to wait a little bit. But we'll get to it, of course. Luckily, our mines and stuff have been working well. We got 68 logs in that way. It's not enough, though, and we don't usually transport all the goods. So it can be good to just restock anyways. So far, we only have one floor, so stuff won't go too fast. Apparently we can upgrade something. Yep, we can upgrade a blueprint. Nice, let's do that. There we go. Boring as always. Well, that's if you watch the Formula 1 race in Monaco. That's what you sign up for, basically. Right, we can see our people delivering everything, which is nice. We got some money to spare, so that's good. If we get to unlock the extra floor, that will actually be really helpful. So that's the good news. And then we'll have to see. I'm good. That's good to hear, Gamer Mama. Glad to hear that you are good. And how's Kevbot and Ada? How are you doing? Hope you're feeling better. How's Mark and how's Gordon? I loved your comment about the medieval era, Volodymyr. That was fun. I still have to respond to it. I just read it. It is so funny. So thanks for that. Alright, let's do another wooden job. That's always a good thing. Let's restock a bit. So people are trying to buy stuff in the store, which is good. We can actually see that today we already made almost 500 in sales. Last day we made 1,000, 1,300. So the store is useful, but I don't think this is the smartest place for the shop. Because now our carriers have to walk way further than if we would position them closer to the entrance. So I think once we get a second floor, we'll put the store up on the second floor, and we're going to make this a little bit more close to the entrance so that we can speed things up again. At the same time, we can keep leveling up our per people, which is always a good thing. That means that they will work more efficiently. I love that. So who in chat has this game and has been playing it? Hope you all enjoy. Yeah, did you watch with Benny Roadhog? That's toast. Oh, that's always good, Mark. That's always good. It was boring indeed. I threw the game at the end. Kev, watching F1 today was more important. Oh, you threw the game. Wow. How did the snooker tournament go? Was it fun? Vrij goed, de pijn valt voorlopig mee, maar nu is het weer de wonde die opgezwollen is aan de lies, langs waar de operatie heeft plaatsgevonden. Ah, oké. Ja, fijn dat de pijn meevalt. Maar ja, hopelijk gaat alles nu gewoon snel genezen. Sorry for the Dutch, but we had to talk to Ara, of course. To make F1 interesting to watch, they should return fine and refine traditions of Aurelian Hippodrome. Alright, one of the people in the lumberjack, Gordon Bassett, actually got better, so let's give him some extra skill. How are you doing today? Alright, let's see. This job is almost done. This one is worked on. We have 3 wooden jobs now and only 1 smithy job, so that's not the best Oh, hey, it is what it is. How many people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 12. We have 12? I think I'm going to hire... Oh, we can only hire one person at this point. We'll do some more soon. Ah, these points are going terribly slow. I think we can do it already. We can unlock this. Yes. And then also... Yes, also unlock this one. We now have the second floor unlocked. So we're going to wait for this day to pass. And after that, we can hopefully rearrange the store. Oh, wow. Can everybody watch my stream here, by the way? Because it says here that YouTube is not receiving enough video to run smoothly. So you will all experience buffering. While everything remains the same out here, so everything should just be working normally. With a slight hangover. Oh, wow. Hey, Doug. Good to see you. Nice to have you. How are you today? Mrs. Doug watching a movie? Nice. Hopefully it's a nice movie. Oh, wow. We're talking about Colosseums and the fighting now. Interesting. Wheel of Death sometimes. Ah, it's gone now. At least the report is gone now. So it should now be working normally again. Bit weird. Alright, we got another job done, which is good. I like that. I think it's time for another ironwork job so that the smithies keep busy. Dat is waar, Ara. Dat is waar. Yeah, give Benny our best when you see him. That's for sure. Left caps on. Well, he is a little hangover, so shouting at him might be good. Alright, so it is getting 7 PM. We're going to speed ahead a bit so that we end this day. And then we can totally do a rearranging of the shop. We have some money to spare, so that's good. I think we can make a full floor straight away. And then see how things go. Hopefully quite well, but you can never be too sure, of course. And they're still busy bringing in a lot of goods here, so... That will be finishing another job today. But it could be interesting. And at the same time, people keep leveling up. The ingot crafters. Well, they need to walk fast. They don't get to carry more items. They just carry one ingot while they craft it. So if they can walk faster, that will actually be a bonus for them. We can get another product. Level up. That's good. Making us more money. We have a new level up, but now for a blacksmith. And he is doing metal items, so let's upgrade his metal skills. There we go. Ooh, we made 6,664 gold coins today. And we made almost 2,000 in item sales. That's nice. Now, some of the workers are still busy, so we'll have to wait on those. Yep, they're all done now. Alright, let's go and slow down. And then let's start working on a second floor. Let's go one floor up and get, I guess, the walls up. Probably should get some windows and stuff in. That will be nice. Okay. We can even give them a little different look if we want to. Just keeping everything pressed. So there we are. Then we have to do the flooring. And then we have to decide where the stairs go, of course. But we'll do that soon. Alright, this should be the floor. Then... that's a bit boring. We'll do it like this. This looks better. Alright, so this will be the shopping area soon, and I think also the crafting, maybe? Or at least the, Let's see, where's the entrance? Here's the entrance. So, we might... The shopping people need to go upstairs, I think. And I think also these need to go upstairs. So let's pick these up. If you then press the R button, you go up a level. Which I think is good. So let's move these over. So these are out of the way. And then we're going to start the rearranging of the whole store right here now. And then we can see soon how I want to set things up and if that's going to work or not. We'll see. I think we need a few more of these just to accommodate the growth of the 2, 4, 6, 8, I guess. I guess that's good. Is there a worker limit or just on size of the building space? I haven't encountered the limit yet. There might be one, so don't pin me on it. But I haven't found it yet, so could well be that there is actually no limit. Alright, let's get this door away, and we'll put the door right there. Then we move this one over here too. And let's see. They need to work the anvils. Anyway, we'll leave a space open here where they can walk in between. Now, I doubt if we need the same number of anvils as smelters, because not work that fast, but we'll see. Ooh, this month's bragging rights are used. Well, you used them, Roadhog. That's fine. Actually, I think we need to move this over a bit. I have a little bit of walking to do, but this opens up another option, which is to put these in a more convenient spot. And I'm actually thinking we should get another one in here. Stack this one with ingots too, because that will save them a lot of walking space. These will have some walking to do, but that's fine. I don't mind. Let's get this guy a level up. I'm not sure yet where to put it, but for now it can go there. Let's put the deco up a floor too. So now we can get the chests somewhere here. Meaning that if they finish a product from their places, we're actually going to get them a bit closer, and I'm going to get a few extra chests. They can just put them in here, and these now can take a very short walk into delivering those. And I think that will speed things up a lot, so that's nice. Oh, you have Club of Torment. Each strike have 20% chance to inflict hungover with 1d8 necro. Wow. Well, you know a lot about that stuff. I don't. Alright, so this is shop stuff. Let's get all the shop stuff upstairs. And then we can soon move also all the wooden stuff. Probably have to do this to find everything. Yes. We'll arrange this later on. We'll just go with it now. So that we can at least set everything up. So we're going to do the same on this side. Nope. I have to press the right buttons. Yes. Where's the door actually? Oh, that's the door. This is the door. Interesting. Not sure if I'm happy with the door there, but it'll have to do. So we're going to move some of this over. So that these guys can work really hard here too. And we'll get enough wooden places in between. Alright, so this should do some work and some good. Then I guess we can get stairs now. And I don't think it matters where the people from the store get in. So if we put the stairs here, will that immediately create an opening? Yes, it does, apparently. Or do we still have to remove the flooring? The floor tile supports one or more props and cannot be deleted. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, this is in now, so that's good. Then the checkout can be here, so that the guests come in and they can check out here and immediately leave. And then from here on out, we can just start to set all of this stuff up. So that all the customers can come up here. They can take their time. We don't really care about what the customers do. Systems failed in my job place. Time for a long espresso pause. Wow, lucky you. So what does that mean if the system fails? What's going to happen now then? Let's rotate these. We'll do an extra one of these. I guess now we also have an option to just get extra stuff in the store. And set it all up. So why not do so? We should be able to see, so let's get out of this. We should now be able to see. See, everything with a star is not yet in the shop. So if we put the ones with the stars in the shop, we can actually make some money on it. Alright, let's see. Now all the blacksmiths are still downstairs. Also the ones that are going to produce for the store. So we might move those upstairs, actually. Not sure yet. We'll see. I also want to get extra people for the discovery of things. So let's get that going. Don't put things in front of the window. Why is that? You don't want to look outside? I can move it for you. It's all fine. So. Ah. I'm just happy I'm not a smoker. Saves me a lot of money. Let's see. Because I do believe we have... See, this one is crafting just for the racks. And we want to expand that business. Because we want to get more stuff into the racks. So what I'm going to do is set up a small area here. For 2 blacksmiths. And 2 wood guys. To actually set up shop. And do all the crafting for the store right up here. I think that'll be best in the end. Yeah, alright. So now we have to fill these all up, so let's do that. And now we have to hire a few people, probably. Might be good to get some benches up here too for the people. Yeah, let's get 2 benches up here. Let's hire... We have 1, so we need 3 more blacksmiths. 1 for wood, that's good. 1 that's good with metal stuff. And 1 that is attracting more customers. Okay, that's good. You are going in on the wood. And you will be making it for the racks. You will be on metal. And you will be making it for the racks. And you will be on wood. And you will be making it for the racks. Hopefully that way we get a ton of people. We do need more of these too, by the way. We need more assistants. Let's see. This one can carry a lot of stuff. Ooh, this one can carry a lot of stuff. Alright. Well, we're out of money now, so at least we did something good. Restock new resources, transfer items. Yeah, let's transfer items. That's better. Alright, let's start a new day. Hope I did everything right. We're gonna work. This gives me time to check the chat again. Good poison is in little flasks. Oh, wow. Gonna get new smokes in another country. Nice. One of Jessica's sprayer things for smelly customers. Well, you know, I guess this game is set in the Middle Ages, so I guess everybody's smelly, and therefore nobody smells each other again, I guess. So I think so. I don't know. Would be nice though if we could get that, one of those smelly machines, but yeah, we don't. So we'll see how this goes now, though. Let's restock this for a bit. It will get us in debt, but that's okay. Yes, continue. So these can now work pretty efficiently, I think. They can grab an ingot, heat it, then go to the anvil, then put it in the box. And then the carriers come in and they pick up the stuff from the boxes. And they don't have to walk too far right now. So I think we could use a few extra hands. But that's it. And we can see the customers are going up and down the stairs to get into the store. And this is now all much closer to where they need to produce their stuff. So I think this will work. Free coffee buffet. Nice. Maybe pissing in job service was not a good idea. Wow. Well, I guess it gives you extra time to watch the stream then. Alright. The only thing is you can't really assign a person to a workspace. I wish we could, because then we could really set this up for the store. And that's not how it works, but that would be fun. To just have this all ready for the store. What can we unlock? Fewer merchant offers needed to complete it to get an elite worker. Oh yes, please. We now only need 17 instead of 20 for the next elite worker, which is good. And we are now busy doing some more research. I need to get 2 guys for that too, but we might get an excellent worker for that soon, so that'll be helpful. Ooh, we have a job done. Yay! Let's find another one. Choose. Alright, 2 metal jobs, 2 wood jobs. That's spread evenly. That's good. Just need to finish this one to get the extra worker. Alright, this is good. Hey, Cooper! Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing today? I hope all is well. Hope you had a nice day. How are all the pets? We know it differs how many pets you have in the house, but how are they all doing? It is men's conception about medieval era created in times of the Industrial Revolution to paint Renaissance in better light. Medieval people were as smelly as random villagers nowadays. Well, it is kind of true because people weren't really that much smellier, but since most people now don't even know how they smell because they use all these odors to keep their own smell away, it's a matter of how you look at it. But yeah, people weren't too crazy. Let's start filling these up a bit. I know I have 2 pets, but there can be a few more. Yeah, for sure. Oh, are you now really getting into the translation for Foundation Roadhog? That's cool. Right, this job's almost done. This one is starting now. That's good. How are they doing up here? Well, we see people walking in, hopefully buying some stuff. What are you carrying? Oh, some wood, probably. Nice. He's going to stock up on the wood. Yep, he is doing that. It's so handy. Ooh, and we can promote somebody. Hey, Blacksmith. Johanna. Alright, Johanna. You are working with metal, so we're going to enhance your metal skills. Yeah, it's a bit silent up here though. I wish there would be more workers here, but we just have to get more people in then. At least we have enough workspace for the smithies and stuff, but we can see stuff cluttering up. So as soon as one of these jobs is ready, I think I will hire some more assistants, but I don't think right now we have the money. See, we need some more money for it. We can also see, now that we have stairs become a trade. Some have a trade that it's slower, but others have a trade that will actually be a lot faster. So that could be interesting. Maybe we're too reliant on chemical products. Should be thinking it up for a while. Well, you know, a lot of the chemicals that we use are basically man-made natural products. So it's molecularly not that different. But yeah, I think... a lot of people are using stuff that they might not really need. You don't need to shower every day, so don't do that. I shower twice a week and nobody ever complained about my smell, so must be doing something right. Ooh, we have one here. An assistant, all skills levels at the maximum. Alright, I'm going to get you then. That one will... Look at how fast he walks. He's really good, and he can carry a ton of stuff, 10 items, and he's really fast, so this is good. Gothic district in Barcelona. Oh, wow. Is that where you're from, Mark? Just come from local pizzeria to have your pizza now. Good, I do not need to talk when mouth is full of pizza. Well, you stuff your mouth full then, so you don't have to talk. Right, let's hire another assistant. We need one more. I don't really care about the experience. Faster walking is nice, and this one can carry some good stuff. So this is helpful. Now we only have 2,600. I do want another blacksmith that is good at getting those points for me. Yeah, I don't want any of these right now. Look at how many people are walking back and forth in the store. It's pretty busy. And we already made 500 in item sales today, which is a good amount. So I like that. Gothic district was built from scratch from all the city and used to build this district. About 20th first half century. Oh, wow. Cool. I don't know that much about foreign cities, so... Right. Still think we need more carrying people. No pineapple pizza get past my door. Oh, wow. Ooh, murdered a woodpecker this morning. Aw, that's so sad. They're so cute. Alright, let's up his designer skill. That's an extra 50 points a day. That's doubling up on the points. That is helpful. And we can unlock nicer shop racks. Cool. Who doesn't want that? Let's unlock nicer shop racks. More skilled workers, one more merchant offer slots, more offers from merchants, advanced metalworking. We can then use the workbench and we can get to the copper mine. Oh, that's all cool. We're getting close to a lot of the cool stuff. We did already unlock a nicer shopping rack apparently. I don't know if it will attract more customers. Oh yeah, it will attract more customers as well. Okay, good. Well, you know, we still have some items that we don't sell, I believe. So let's see. See, we still weren't selling the butchering knife, so let's put that on. And then hopefully they'll be making some more stuff for the store soon. Ooh, another upgrade, another blacksmith. You are on metal duty. Let's craft metal duty stuff. So I think the carriers are also in charge of delivering the stuff to the shop. So I think we may have built the upper area to craft stuff for nothing. At least our people do level up pretty quickly. I like that. We get better and better people all the time. And are we having some deals ready? Almost. 8 more of these. 25, 15 more of these. So we're getting there. Some can really carry some good amounts when they come in, so that's nice. Alright, 10 more of these, 5 more of these, 4. Another assistant ready. Well, let's get you on faster walking. That's a combination. Fast walking and carrying a lot. That's really good. My door is open to all pizza. No pizza prejudice here. What should be the next one? Well, we need a lot of the blue points, so let's go for that one, so that they have to make those for the blue points. Oh, and we can get some more stuff upgraded. Let's do so. Nice. That'll get us a lot more blue points, and we do need a lot of blue points right now, so. And we got some jobs done, which means that we have a little bit of money. Not too much though, so we'll have to be careful not to spend it all. Ah, it's the end of the day. Some workers are still busy. Oh, that's okay. We've completed another order. I'm not going to take another one because right now we don't have any wood orders. That means that all the wood benches won't be used, and I don't like that. I want them to be used as well. Let me hire at least one more blacksmith. Does it matter what? Yeah, I want him on metal duty, so it's going to be this person. He's going to just do metal duty for the merchants. We need as much stuff for the merchants as we can get to complete those orders quickly. Alright, everybody's done, so let's start a new day. There, everybody's getting up, doing their stuff. We should now be able to get, hopefully, another wooden job. Yes. Bunch of clubs. There we go. Hey, Fizz Plays. How are you doing? So nice of you to tune in. Hope all is well. We have some weird pizza here in Sweden, like pizza with bananas. Also something they do not get past my door. Well, we hardly ever order a pizza. If I want a pizza, we make one ourselves. I mean, if we would have like a real good Italian restaurant that knows how to make pizza, we would probably order, but I'm not going to get a pizza from the big American pizza places because, well, that's not pizza. Do we have some money to hire a blacksmith? No. We do have one that's good with points now, though, so this one might be of interest once we get enough money. We can promote a person that's on wood duty, so let's do so. Now, they can only have 10 of these blocks, then they're done promoting. So then we can still give them other skills as well if we want to. But for now, we just focus on their sole job that they have. And yeah, they're working the wood, they're working the metal. This is a nice job, though. If they finish this one, we get 6,500 coins. Nice. You can also see they seem to keep up better with all the chests now that we have more people doing the walking business, so that's good. Yeah, see, that's not pizza what you get from the big American places. So yeah, I don't go get pizza there. I'll just make my own. Hold my wine, people. A Mediterranean entered the foodies chat. And is that a positive or a negative thing? Now I'm curious. Alright, yesterday we sold for 1,000 in the store. The day before was 1,800. And now we've already sold 250. So yeah, we do make some money with the store, which is good. This is on metal crafting firm. I love food. Yeah, me too. I love food. If it's the right food, of course. Ah, this is really speeding up now. Another promotion. Now you can also set these to be automatic. See, the level up strategy is now manual. For him, we can set it to highest skill first, all skills equally, or do not level up. So you have options to make this go automated. I don't like to do that. I like to keep things under control, of course, but you can do that. So does my waist size. Same here. Pepperoni and jalapeno is okay with kebab. The stronger the better. But on pizza it should be followed with jail. Pepperoni rules. It's nice. It's nice. Don't know if it's rules, but it's nice. Alright, let's upgrade the kitchen knife. And how are we doing up here? Well, we need 200 for this. 150 of the epic quality stuff, but we don't have that yet. We need to accumulate a lot more points to actually get to that. So yeah, not a lot that we're gonna do soon. And we need 500 points to unlock this one, but it's not gonna be the common points because we don't have a lot of common products left. We can upgrade a lot of lumberjack. That's cool. Let's do the stamina too. 2,000 coins. I think we should just go to the mine and see how we do here. We have 2 people working here, I believe. And we also have 2 sleeping spots. Although I think 2 people can sleep on one of those beds. So the question is, can we hire another miner? Yes, we can. Pickaxe damage is slower. Experience 10 less stamina. It's 10 more stamina. Alright, we'll do this one and this one. So we have extra miners. That should mean that we get a lot more ingots in, which will be very helpful. We got a deal done. Good. That gives us a ton of money. I like that. Alright, let's go back. And now we should get in a lot more ores the next day. So that will be very helpful. To save us money from having to restock all of that. Now we have money for extra blacksmith. But I think we're out of sitting spots for them. So we'll have to get a few extra staff spots. I'll have to rotate these around, of course, otherwise it doesn't look good. There we go. This should allow me to hire more blacksmiths, yes. I want this one to get me more research points. And that's it. I have to tell that one to get me research points, of course. Change, you go on to design. Now later on we can even get trait routes, which is also an interesting feature, so... Plenty of stuff to get. One more merchant slot offers. We can get another offer in. Ooh, new blueprint. Yes, please. Wow, look at that. They really build a lot of stuff that they can sell in the store. So we have plenty to sell. It's just that we need a few more customers coming in at some point. That can be very nice. 13 out of 103. 68 out of 109. So yeah, we do need to produce lots and lots of goods for this. Might have to expand this operation soon again. My local Indian takeaway used to make a spicy chicken pizza. Memorable. Yeah, well, you did remember it, so... Cool, that's nice. I have to keep my eyes on my phone a little bit, lovely people, because tonight my parents are coming home from their holiday and I have to pick them up at the airport. They text me when they will land. Should be way after the stream, but you never know with airplanes, so I just keep my eyes on it slightly a bit so that I can check it in time or not. So we'll see. But yeah, I should have plenty of time. His mouth is watering. I get that. I get that. I think it's time to change the topic now from all the lovely foods, otherwise... I'll have a problem after the stream. Alright, let's stock that all up so that we have plenty of goods to go around. It is 7 again. Oh, we're getting close to finishing this one. Yeah, this is all looking good. Lots of customers in. Can we get some decorations up that might actually help get more customers in? Yep. We will get more customers from these paintings, so why not put them up? Oh, we can even get a message board. Oh, but we're out of money now. Well, 75 customers now, so that should make for a few extra sales. Hopefully. Decorations for more customers. Good idea, Mark. I just thought of that. Good idea. But yeah, we need to make a bit of money. So we need to finish a few orders. This one could be nice and soon. All the rest will probably still take a while. We have to wait a bit now, so let's just speed up a little bit. Won't hurt too much. I guess getting a few extra blacksmiths. I mean, nobody's waiting in line to get stuff and things, so... Oh yeah, they are waiting in line here every now and then. So I think this is running already pretty efficiently. Complete, yes. What's next? Well, you know what, we'll do this one because that's not too many. Can you add a payment point? Yes, so we have one already, and it's not too busy at that point, so we don't need a second one yet. If we see a line forming, then we might get one. So yeah, that is an option. And then we hire an extra cashier that goes with it. Alright, we made 2,500 and even more in sales. So, that's good. We didn't make a lot of purchases though, but it's pretty good. I mean, we can see that the shop... No bad, no angry customers, which is good. This graph shows the number of items considered by customers on average, and yellow line shows the average number of items. Yeah, well, I think we're doing good. Should all be fine. We can upgrade something. Oh, let's put one on the epic scale now. That makes me a lot more money. And we can start to gather these epic points. Because every time they make an epic product, you get an epic point. So let's go to the next day. Not too fast again, of course, just slow. But yeah, we'll get there. It's just that some days you don't complete any orders. And another day you might complete like 3 orders and make a lot of money. This is the beginning of the day. So now they are just standing in line, getting all the stuff out to heat their ingots now and then work on them. Soon enough, they will all be walking and nobody's waiting anymore, as you can already see. So that's good. And we did get 62 ores in now with the extra miners. So that is very good. I like that. Done for the day again. Yes. Well, Sylvester is also done, apparently. What's your job, guy? Carrying the oak wood. Ah, we're not making any wood products, so he's not doing anything. You are just busy there. Getting all the ores in, so that's good. Pizza was a plate placed in front of guests on a feast. Then all leftovers were chopped, placed on this plate and given to poor. So technically anything edible belongs on a pizza. Ah, true. And that's how I like my pizza. Just put a lot of stuff on it and eat it. Hey, Akudo. Good to see you. How are you doing today? You're sitting on a fortune. How many stories in height can you go to? I believe it's 4, judging from what I've seen. Because if we go over here, we can unlock the basement, which I guess will be a lower floor. We can get a 3rd floor, and we can get... Oh, we can even get a 5th floor. So we can also get a basement and a 5th floor. So I guess there will be 6 floors in total then. Which is interesting. So plenty of room, but we'll also have to unlock a lot more different things that we can make. So it'll be very interesting. We'll just have to slowly get to that point that we get some of the extra stuff, but it will be really interesting. Because then you have to like use an ingot and a wood piece to make another piece instead of just using either an ingot or a wood piece. So that'll be interesting. Right now I just want to finish one of these jobs so we can get a wood job going in. I bought this game because of your live streams. Oh really? Well, that's cool, Akudo. And how are you liking it? Is it fun? I think it's fun. 3 stories in the basement. No, it just said a 5th floor and a 4th floor, so 5 floors and a basement. Which I think is cool. Maybe they'll add even more, I don't know. Or I think this is also a game where they could add like different scenes, different themes, different things you have to make, or different towns or whatever, so with its own challenges. So I think there's many options to expand this game. Alright, let's keep promoting our product so we can make more money out of the same products. Alright, we now have a wood product in, and we can immediately see that all the people that we assigned to preferably do wood are now straight going to the wood benches, which is great. Let's just see if we have enough workplaces for them. Otherwise we'll have to get more. Looks like we have enough workplaces for them, so this is good. Alright, let's see. This is running. This is going. No waiting lines. Let's hire another blacksmith for the metal stuff. We seem to be doing mostly metal stuff. 1% more customers, higher wage. I don't care about the higher wage. I just want more stuff done. You have a preference for metal items, and you also have a preference for metal items. There we go. It's fun, but it seems a little simple. I'd like to understand better the energy needs for lumberjack miners. Ah, well, it's pretty... I think it works in the following way. They have a certain amount of energy, So in this case, 110 hit points. And every time they start working, they lose an amount of stamina, basically. And the more they have, the longer they can work, so the more productive they are. And then they go to bed. They regain their stamina when they get to bed. And you can also have a trade. See, this one has 10% less stamina from just this trade. There's also ones that... see, this one has 10 more stamina than regularly. And there's also trades that make them have to sleep longer or less long. See, now this one is sleeping. Now she regains all of her stamina, and as soon as it's all regained, she will start to work again. That's basically how it works. And that's why if you have more of these people, you can get more jobs done. Because they can work shifts, basically. And it's the same for the woodchopper. So now this one is fully recharged, and now she'll get back to work. Alright, there are more merchant offers. Okay, that's good. Let's get that. I like that. And we have to promote somebody. You are a woodworker, so let's go faster on the woodworking. No, confirm. That's it. Alright, let's head back to our shop. Pushing your management skills to the max. Oh, might even be way beyond, I think. Now, we did all the walling on the floor above. See, we gave this the that walling. There's still a lot of walls that we can get. But I think this looks cool. So let's go with this for a bit. Luckily, all of the decorations are free, so you can just experiment around with it. And then the upper wall, we could do something different. I don't know. I don't really know what looks cool. Well, this is pretty interesting. Yep. There we go. Alright, now go to the floor. What kind of floor should we get? Maybe a bit of a light floor. Is that cool? Oh yeah, I like it. Might be weird though to have a non-stone floor where we do this job, so might be better if we do it like this then. Yeah, so that's all the same floors. Alright, here we go. I think we've immediately given our shop a little bit of a different look. Just by doing the floors, and we can now see this is all the iron stuff, this is the wood stuff. Cool. It immediately changes the whole... It kind of looks like a factory now instead of a regular place. It's interesting. Hey, our cashier can get a better job. This cashier will earn 1.2 more for every sold items. Will attract more customers. Alright, we'll attract more customers for now. Do we have a line? No, there's just one guy standing there paying now. So we don't need an extra cashier. We do get a lot of customers looking around trying to buy some stuff. So that is the good thing. But I guess I'm glad you like it, Akudo. I think it is a really fun game. It is somehow, on one hand, it's simple, but it's also quite complex in its being simple. Like, what would be the ideal setup? How can we get as many people as possible finishing jobs and getting everything in here quickly? And how are we going to do it when we have 4 floors? What should we do on floor number 4 and stuff? I think it's actually quite complex in that sense. Ooh, this is a nice new wallpaper. And it's a wooden item. Let's go with that. Do we see people waiting? No. I do think it might need some work though, because there's no way you can get enough wood at this point and enough people to just stock it all up all the time, so that's a challenge. But other than that, yeah, I think it's a fun game. Pizza I'm eating now is called here the Godfather. Shrimp, ham and mushrooms. Nice, Cooper. You have a nice pizza then. I'm humorless, I don't understand jokes at all. Yeah, that sounds like Cooper. Nearly all Ukrainian jokes about mother-in-laws are old carry-on jokes. I believe when I was young there was even a song about your mother-in-law. Like, it would in Dutch it would rhyme and it would like sound very harmonious or something like that. But it translates into throw your mother-in-law out of the window and throw the fridge after it. So many mother-in-law jokes. Ooh, we can really promote a lot of people again. Blacksmith, which one? This one. What, you don't know that song, Gamer Mama? For those interested in a song about throwing your mother-in-law out of the window, there it is. Alright, we made some money today. We made 3,300 in item sales. That's nice. Let's see. Iron Goblet. Upgrade it. Another worker to be upgraded. Ooh, 2 assistants. Let's give them extra carrying space. This one are crafting the ingots, so they need to walk faster so that they can craft more ingots. Okay, Gamer Mama. I threw my mother-in-law in a tank of sharks. The blood was everywhere. I felt sorry for all the dead sharks. Oh dear. Oh wow. Well, you know what? We're gonna get going with the next day because we need money. And all these points to finally start unlocking some other stuff. I think we can benefit from another one that makes us the smart points. We can really benefit from that. Now, this one is already okay at that. It just doesn't have a trait for it, which I don't like. So refresh. And that gave me absolutely nothing. Although she is already a skilled worker, I think. She has no skill points towards that. Let's do another refresh. You're not going to get any good stuff. Alright, we'll take this one then. You, Zelda. Oh, nice name. Will be making designer points. Yes, please. That's another 40 points a day. That'll be helpful. We have 1 wood job and 3 iron jobs. So it would be nice to get another wood job. And this is a pretty fast one. Yeah, that's okay. We should see another person coming up here to work on one of these benches soon. There she might be, I think. No, is this her? Yeah. Alright, good. You go do your job, lady. Make us proud. We got 89 ores in this day and 64 logs. That is really good. Oh, the numbers are adding up slowly now. Ooh, contents of a chest. There's a low chance of something valuable inside. This can be really interesting. In one of my trial games, I actually had a rare chest with a high chance, and I got some really good money out of that. So it can be interesting. Let's see. Assistant. Ooh. You are carrying oak wood from the storage. Then you need extra storage capacity. I think it's time to speed up a little bit. Because we have to just keep going, make a bit of money. And most of all get some unlocks. Still need a lot of these points though. We're not really making any products that will get us those points. For this we just need 500 points for the higher tier so that we can unlock this. Wow, they're working really fast now. I wonder if there's actually a way to really get a lot of this done in a short time, because it doesn't seem to be, as far as I can see at the moment. Maybe if we move this up a floor too, make a stairs here, and add some extra goods to it for the smithies, but right now we have 4,500 in wages, so if we take a look at the sales, yeah, 1,300. Should be manageable if we expand our operation a bit more with a few more people, but I don't know, want to make some money first so we can do it all good in one go. And yeah, we're not really close to the basement yet. That's all the way up there, so that's going to take some time. I guess what we now need is to get more of these purple products so that we get those purple points in faster. That's where all of these come in. So could well be that soon we can still get it all, so that's good. Now this one is at the max for the wood, which is good. Kinda like that. And, ooh, 2 deals done. This was a wooden deal, so let's get a new wooden deal. This is an iron deal, so let's get another iron deal. There we go. Alright, let's take it a little bit more peaceful. Longbows. Are we making longbows? No. So, we can hold off on the points to find a product that we're going to be making a lot of. Maybe like the clubs, and then as soon as we can upgrade the clubs, we just need 6 more points. All the clubs that they will make for this will generate those pink points, which will be nice. Cats love shrimp too. Ah, that's true, that's true. I have to throw shrimp to the other end of my room and Boss put some in my mouth. Can you just make the goods for outside for a while? Well, as you, if we look at the people, we can see that I have 4 people making stuff for the racks, and all of these, so this is 12, 15, are already working for outside. What I could probably do... Let's see, do we see any smithies sitting down? Not really. So they are still busy making stuff for this. I could probably just get 2 extra, because we only have 4 making stuff for the shop. And the shop is actually, as we can see, making us some nice money. So it is worth keeping investing in that. So I think we just need to hire 1 or 2 extra blacksmiths at the moment. Oh, and we can get a very good one with 2 positive traits. Nice. A super worker is the achievement that I got from Steam. Not that I care about Steam achievements, but that's what it was called. I'm just going to put these on no preference, so they can basically do whatever they want, as long as they work towards finishing any of this. I'm just thinking we might need more woodworking places to make sure that they can really do all the woodworking. So I'm going to set up 2 extra places here. See if that helps. Because we don't want people to stand around waiting. This might actually make the difference that we need. And since we have a ton of money, let's stock up on all of this now then. It's good. Oh yeah, we still make money even though we did some hiring and stuff. So that's good. Just have to wait for them to complete these jobs. We'll get there, we'll get there. But yeah, if I had more people working for the shop, then I would probably take a few off now and make them do some other things. But I do see we still have open spots in the shop, and if they can fill those first, I think that will be good. Because we do make some decent money from the shop as well. Let's see here. Advanced metalworking. Oh, we can unlock the advanced metalworking now. Okay, let's do that. Yes. So the advanced metalworking, for that we need this special workbench. Then we need to unlock specific tools. Actually, I have an idea. Because we have the ingots here already. Let's just sell all of this, because they're not using this anyways. We have this already downstairs. We need to keep that, and we need to keep the wooden stuff. So let's keep these 2. Now let's put these 2 benches out here so that they can work with this. Because if we are going to make a product on this, I can show you with the new blueprints. See, this one needs 1 ingot and 1 wood. Might be that they still have to heat the ingot though. So maybe we were a bit too early or quickly selling these. I'll just put 2 of these here then. Yeah. 1 on each side so they can pick an ingot, go heat it and then work, or go heat it and then work. Okay. But we still have to unlock those, so we have to make a we have to finish a card where we can unlock a new blueprint, and then we can unlock those things. I'm going to play speed 2 again so that we get some stuff going. This is interesting. So it's already getting more complex now that we get that worker bench and we have to make use of multiple ingredients to make a certain product. That already makes things more complicated. Let's keep promoting all our people, of course, so that they work as efficiently as possible. That's always the best. He is making items for the racks. Oh, that's good. The faster they all get, the better it is. Oh yeah, there's a short queue now. But that's just really short, as you can see, because he's pretty fast at checking them out. So we definitely don't need an extra cachet yet. That will just be a waste of money. Ooh, not every chest holds greatness. This one offers a simple, forgettable set of items worth a mere 3,000. Well, money is money. Ooh, 12 points. A chain decoration. Blueprint. I want the blueprint one. And another wooden one. And this will also give us the points. The purple points. So that's good. And another promotion. Oh, that's an extra 75 points a day. Especially on the higher levels. These really start generating a lot of points. Which is very good. Alright. Oh, we can now make this one better. Let's do so. Better quality. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So yeah, this we should now get 308 points a day. That is nice. Looks like we are making more stuff though, and that the carriers can't really keep up with it. But we don't have any sitting spaces anymore. Let's get on with that. And let's hire 2 more carriers, I guess. 1% more customers. Yes, that's good. One that gets a little bit less experience. That's okay. Restock raw resources, crafting it. Yeah, this is how I want it to be spread around. So this is good. We got another job done. Oh, let's do the longbow. That's cool. I think we get... yeah, we got these points now. Enables the hiring of more skilled workers. So we can now hire workers that have even more skills. We get close to the copper mine. We can get to the discount. Drink's great, so the lumberjacks get extra stamina. Apparently if you drink, you get extra stamina. Don't know if that's really accurate, but that's how the game works. Now I'm just waiting till we can unlock some blueprints. Oh wow, they're coming to pick up some stuff here. Are these all empty then? Yes, that's the problem. Well, that happens when you run at high speed, I guess. You miss something every now and then. Oh, the day is already over. Look at that. That was fast. Alright, well, there are a few items left in the chests. Not too many. We got some orders done. And everybody's now sitting. Store looks good. Yep. Let's immediately start a new day. And... oh yeah, they are heating something up here and then they go downstairs to work on an anvil. Oh wow, that's interesting. Oh well, unlocks the copper mine. Not that we have copper yet. Alright. No, we're not unlocking it. We're gonna wait until we have those 300 points. Otherwise, we'll use the purple ones, and we want to use that for something else. Let's slow down a bit again, otherwise things go way too fast for my taste. So we are now making the purple products, which is good. We're also making blue products, which is also good. Just as well, you don't have to build beds for them. No. The workers in this place you don't have to build beds for. In the mines and stuff you do have to build beds for them, so... That's the interesting part. Almost got enough points for this one. Smelting. Enables smelting steel, bronze, sterling, silver, and medium gold ingots. Wow. Guess we're going to have to set up a floor for all the different types of smelting and stuff that we're going to do. That'll be interesting. Might be that we'll move this up one floor and we'll move this down a floor so that all the production happens on one floor and all the smelting also on one floor if we have to smelt a lot of different products. I think the interesting thing about this game is as you unlock new stuff, you want to overhaul your store every now and then, which is fun. It keeps it interesting. It's not like you place some stuff and then you just go and that's it. No, you can really... You really have to work on different stuff. Alright, we now got the copper mine. Blacksmith, let's see. Let's promote this guy. Alright, what's this? Iron mine, and then we click copper mine. Oh wow, there's a lot of different mines. Interesting. Alright, so we have bed places, so let's continue with that. It's another bed place so that we have enough place for everybody. Pickaxe rack decreases the health points of each rock. That's 10,000 coins. That's a lot. Just a decoration. Alright, well, you know what? Let's hire miners. Maybe we should just hire all four. And then 4 in the iron mine. Yeah, you are going to work in the copper mine. Oh, we'll do 4 now, and then later on, if we get the silver mine, we might just change that too. Who knows? Who knows? We can upgrade an assistant. There we go. All right. Well, they're collecting silver now, or copper. We also have iron, and then let's go home. Interesting. We got another place, but now we also have to smelt that stuff, I guess. So after this day, we will move all the production down and we'll set up all the smelting up here, I guess. I just think we need to get stairs that go up here then. So that the workers, like Gamer Mama, can walk up here and quickly make sure that we get into the smelting business up here for the different ingots. So that should be interesting. Alright, there we go. Let's keep going now. Why are you not doing anything? Items for the wrecks. Ah, well, you know what? You can make items for the merchants then. And you can also make items for the merchants then. So we only have 2 left that will now fill up the store rack. So we'll have to keep an eye out if we will run out of stuff in the store. But right now everything is fully stocked, so they're not making anything anymore. Which is interesting. I like that. Getting there with the store. Oh, we have an order done and we get a new blueprint. Nice. Let's do this blueprint order. Now, I think we are able to unlock one of the blueprints with special stuff. The copper goblet. That's 140. Wow. Alright, let's get a short hoe. Let's unlock. We can immediately upgrade it as well. So let's do that too. And now we can start to make short hoes. Now, I think we are not displaying that in the store. I don't even know in which rack it goes, but this rack... See, this had other items in it. Now we'll have the short hose in it, so... Now, at least one of my people should be going up here to make it. Because we had a blacksmith on making stuff for all of this, so at some point they should go and make it. That'll be interesting. Let's make sure we keep restocking all of this because we can't get enough, so let's just fill it up ourselves. We do have some stuff left in here, but not too much. Quick nicotine break. Ah, you know, that has to happen. This job's almost done. These two are slowly getting some stuff in, as well as that one. This one is getting nothing done, so that's probably not the best order, but we'll see. Hey, Adam! Good to see you. How are you doing? Still need some more blue points at this point, actually, so might have to focus on that. Although, with the higher tier points, you can pay for the lower tier ones as well, so... Ooh, let's unlock this so that we can get into getting the bronze that we need soon. And this is getting us to the basement. Nice. That's probably another smelter. Yeah. Converts small ingots into alloys. Okay, cool. That adds another step to it. And that also makes it much more convenient to, at some point, build a whole floor for all the smelting. Because we have to smelt the different ingots and then they can go into the other smelter and be smelted into something else again. So that'll be interesting. In my game, I just unlocked the copper goblets. You should recommend your viewers to unlock the copper mine first, so you can be making the copper ahead of a high profit. Ah, yeah. Well, I guess this is really the first time I get to copper. I haven't gotten that far myself, but it does make sense anyway to unlock that and start setting it up and making it so that you have it. Otherwise, you have to buy all the products, which is probably not the most convenient. Wooden items, alright. So we're nearing the end of the day, which gives us another time to give the shop a little overhaul. I was kind of hoping we would finish one of these deals, because then we would have a bit more money. Like if we finish these clubs, we get another 5,000 coins, which we can actually use, so... Hoping they will finish it. I think you can't buy copper nor copper ore. Oh... Well, we can buy this if you right-click on this, and I think we can set this to also store different types, and then you can still fill it up. But we're going to check that soon. So, as soon as this day is over, we're going to move the smeltery a floor up, and then see what we can do with it. I'm actually interested now. See, there's still no stuff in here, so they didn't make it yet. That would be... interesting to see if they can actually make those products, but I haven't spotted them yet. Papa's enjoying the yard right now. Oh, that's good. Nice. Let's restock some of this. We don't want to run out of any products, of course. This one is almost done. This one is almost done. Come on, finish those jobs. I think these are made somewhere and put in a chest, and they're just not getting to emptying it at the moment. This one will now be done earlier than that one. Because they're just not putting the stuff in. Yep, this one is done. Nice. Oh, we got another day. We lost a little bit of money, but if I do this, we all of a sudden made money, so that's nice. And they're still walking, so let's see what happens. Still going to deliver some stuff. Yeah, they didn't make enough to get everything ready. Alright. So, let's start adjusting some stuff. So, let's get this a floor up. And this one a floor up. And this one a floor up. Then I kind of want to get this stuff all a floor down. Let's see. This is just extra smelters. This is extra ingots, which can actually also be very handy. And then we also need the wood in here for these 2 tables. But I'm just putting the... oh, no, wrong button then. I guess I'll put the 2 tables somewhat like this, so that they can use all of this. So this is the whole crafting station still. And now we can do all the smelting up here. Let's see. Let's get 2 that we have for this one. And then we'll get 2 extra. We get another crate. I want to rotate this, by the way. Yep. And then get 2 extra regular smelters. 1, 2. And then we'll turn this into copper. See you now. Oh, we can't get any copper. You're right, Akuda. Alright, we found that out. So you can't buy copper, apparently. At least I can't right-click this. So we really have to get the copper in. And then we can smelt it out here, I guess. I do think we have 2 assistants on crafting ingots. And I think we can set 1 to make us copper ingots then. There we go. And then we just need to get the copper in from the mine and get it here. So we need an assistant that can walk the stairs quickly. Yes. And this one, oh, we have 50 staff according to the game. Should be restocking the raw materials. And then not the wood, but the copper ore. So as soon as we make copper ore, it will be transported in here and they can make it into another product. Wow, this game looks really easy, but it's getting more and more complex as we speak. Which I think is fun. And it raises some interesting challenges we'll have to face, but it's cool as well. Alright, so we have the smelting area here for the copper and for the the copper and the iron. Okay, let's just fully restock all of these so that we don't have to worry about any of this at the moment. Yeah, these are all stocked up now. Okay, so all is good. They can deliver the goods. And let's start a new day. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, we got 30 copper ore in. So now the carriers will just get in here, get the stuff, bring it up, and deliver it. And then we should see some copper get in here and then made into copper ingots. That'll be fun. Let's keep our eyes on that. See if that's actually getting to work. Oh, there's one coming already. What are you going to do? Are you going to drop me some copper ingots? Or some copper ores? Yep, alright. 3 only. Can you only carry 3 items? You need to upgrade, dude. Oh well, it's a start. And we have 2 floors now, which is cool. And now the one that we set to make the copper ingots can come up and can start making copper ingots. Question, of course, is will she come soon? But we'll check that. Oh, we can get 13 copper ore for free. Now, oh, 33. Oh, I'm going to get that. I am going to get that. Now, why carrying iron ore from the... Oh, that's Gamer Mama. She's carrying iron ore, but this one was filled up. I assigned somebody to make these ingots. Where are you? Craft ingots. Barbara. Where are you? The stuff is up here. Get up here. Go do your job, Barbara. That's Barbara. Why aren't you doing anything? Works only on smelting copper ingots. Does it need a different smelter then also for the copper ingots already? I didn't think so. Raw ores into usable ingots. See? We just need that one. So I don't know why she won't come in and get to work. So we'll have to figure that out. Crate has to be full, maybe. Yeah, that's a... I guess that could be it, but that would still be... Same smelters, but configure it. I can't click on the smelters right now. So I set this to copper ore. This is iron ore, so that's good. Oh, we can hire a specialist worker now. Very good. I cannot change the smelter to do something else. As far as I can tell. You need a copper storage. Ah, sure. I'm not so smart. We need this one, but then to store the copper ingots. Thank you. Change to copper ingots. Now they can actually store the copper ingots somewhere. Alright, that should help. But then this is not so smart, because this one should be downstairs, I guess, where they need to make all the special items with the copper. Yep, there she goes. Now she's going up, and now she should be making them. Thanks, Agudo. Yeah, we're not going to unlock that right now. Oh yeah, we can still get the extra new worker. It's an assistant again. Hiring new workers costs 10% less. All assistants walk at the same speed while carrying as they do empty-handed. That could be interesting. Bonus to the customers from decoration is 25% higher. Could be nice. Every worker earns 10% more experience. Oh, that's nice too. And this one has a lot of carrying capacity. I'm going to go with that one. Just be an extra carrier and then we'll see. Alright, she's working now. There comes the ingot. And then she probably has to bring the ingot all the way down. Yeah, that's... Well, you know, it is what it is. Probably have to get a few extra assistants to do these jobs then. Oh man, this is going to be such a big puzzle to actually see how we can make this efficient. So yeah, the game is pretty simple, but it's still tough, because how can we make this efficient so that they smelt the ingots, get it straight in, and then... Well, we have some room in here, so we could do that down there, but I don't know. I still have to think about that. Let's do another deal, make some more money. We did get quite a bit of money in now, recently, from the merchant. So I think we're going faster on the merchant offers at the moment. Let's get the pitchfork up. I mean, what will we do without a good pitchfork when we have like a uprising or whatever? Last night I experienced about half an hour trying to figure out why I wasn't smelting copper. So you were already laughing when you saw it happening, I guess. That's good. Hey, Hero Dev, good to see you. How are you doing today? Hope you're good. Guess it's still morning in Canada. Alright, let's see. Did I miss anything in chat? I don't think so. Oh, this is already a puzzling game now. How to get everything efficiently. Might be that we remove this door and put the smelters at some point somewhere here and get all the benches a level up or something. But yeah, I need to think about how we can make this much more efficient than it is right now. And yet we do manage to accomplish a few of these jobs. And I think, yeah, see, this goes to the basement. So if we unlock the discount and the racks, we get the basement. Which can also be interesting. Or we unlock the drinks for the lumberjacks and the miners, increasing their stamina. That could be something too. That could be something too. I mean, who doesn't want to give the miners a drink? One thing we really have to do is get the outside of the... place here done for a bit, because it doesn't look very cool. How can we do the lower walling? Nah, I do like the factory look a bit like this. Okay, and then what are we going to do with the upper wall? We'll do the same as inside. And then on another floor, we might do it something different. Or we keep the outside the same. We can still make the inside look a bit different. Alright, at least now it looks like a real smithing factory, I guess. Good, thanks Pat. I hope you and everyone are well. Well, out here everybody is well. I hope everybody in chat is too. For the most part, I believe so. So that's great. So yeah, all is good, and yeah, we'll see from here on out. We have a short week this week. Well, all weeks are precisely the same length, of course, but Thursday and Friday are days off for wifey and also for little one from school, so I have to do all my channel work in the next few days, but should be good. Should actually have some time on my hands the next days to make some videos for the channel, so hopefully that'll be fun. And I watched a bit of your live stream with the raft. Was a little bit too long. I didn't have like 2.5 hours to watch it straight, but it was fun watching you play raft again with Jessica. It's been a while. Alright, what's this? Yeah, we need a lot more of these points, otherwise we'll use up the special points. On the other hand, we make these anyway. So who cares? You know what, we'll just unlock this, yes, and see what we... Oh, we can then unlock this too. And then we can go to the mining places and see what bonus we get from it. If it's actually really good or not. I kind of hope so, but... Got another blueprint. Wow, a sturdy shield, but we need some special hefty ingots for it. I'm not there yet. So we'll leave it as it is for now. I just want to go to the mines now and check what we can do with... Increase the maximum stamina. Increases the maximum stamina. So I guess... What we could probably just do... Oh, you can have only one. Well, now we have two. I wonder if they really need to use these or not, so we'll probably get them a bit closer. But this increases the stamina of the people. We can also get this one for 5,000. Decreases the health of all the rocks, which makes it easier for them to get them. So this should speed up their work quite a bit. This is all in the iron mine, so let's get to the copper mine. Let's do the same out here. Get this stuff in. So that we speed their work up. Which I think is a nice feature that they add that on. So you can put in some stuff that will make their work easier and faster. And they will have more stamina and such. 240 now actually. Wow, that's a lot. So this really helps. Let's get to the wood chopping place too. Give them the same stuff. There we are. And this can now have 220 stamina too. So it really does help to add some stamina. I think we only have 2 lumberjacks though. Might be interesting to hire 2 extra, or at least 1, but I think 2. So that we get a ton more wood in. That'll be helpful. We're now buying quite a bit of wood all the time. And then we don't have to do that anymore. Or at least we can buy less wood. We already made 12 ingots. Nice. I like that. And I like it that we can't buy the copper. We have to really make it. So you have to really invest in the mining. Like this we can just buy the metal, but the copper you can't buy. So that makes an extra challenge. It's kind of cool that we actually have to get into an extra challenge to get it. It's nice. Gonna head, guys and girls. Thanks for the great stream and chats, everyone. Thanks, Dog, for being here. Give our best to Miss Dog. And we'd love to see you another time. Soon, people, it will be all city building again on the channel. But I just got gifted this game and it's so nice and cute. I had to play it. Because I do have quite a bit of fun with it. Look at how much money you can get if we finish these, but these just take a long time. But this is cool. And new wall paint. I'm just gonna go for the money. There's some pretty good deals out here. Let's get some extra wood. This can really make a big difference. So this guy takes 1.6 seconds to cut a wooden piece on the workbench. If you get a lower level 1... So let's take this guy. It takes 9 seconds. So the difference between 9 seconds and 1.6 is crazy. Alright, well, we made 4,000 in the shop, 25,000 from the merchants. But yeah, we did a lot of purchases. That's why we didn't make an actual money. But this is some good money. Look at the big bar, so that's nice. Any news on Sapiens? Yes, I actually tried our broken save game today, and it worked again. Not that we're going to play continuing that, but they seem to have worked on a few bugs, so that does work again, which is cool. And I hope... I haven't really checked it good enough. Maybe Agudo knows, but is the whole birth stuff now under control? Because the if it's up to me, we're going to play next Sunday again. So I'll put a message up in the Sapiens Discord, and if anybody wants to be in, just let me know. And then next Sunday, we'll be playing Sapiens again, multiplayer. And we can discuss plans of how we're going to do it during the week in the chat for the Sapiens stream. And then, yes, next week it will be Sapiens again. And on Wednesday and Friday, it will be some real city builders. Or maybe another stream with this at some point, who knows. But yeah, also some real city builders again. We can get the ladder up. That's level up. That's nice. Alright. Cups are almost ready. The scoops are almost ready. Well, halfway. Halfway in for me is almost ready. We are already halfway over into the whole tech tree. It's getting harder and harder to get all the points, of course, but we're getting there. Are you going to start a new Sapiens game? Yes. So I did try the old save, which kept crashing all the time before. That one is fixed now. But mainly shows me that the... a few of the bugs that were game breaking are fixed now. And I believe it should now be easier to get rid of Sapiens if they get too high. And if I start up a game and we just all change our Lua file into a maximum Sapien of like 50, once you reach 50 you will get no more births. And then if we play with 8 players and we all have 50 Sapiens, it will be... You can get a little bit above and then it will die out a little bit to below and then you get babies again. So it will be somewhere between 40 and 60 all the time. I think that can be very helpful, and then we can have a nice town. Now, whether we're going to play all separately in one game or all relatively close together or all in the same building, we can discuss all of that. I'm not going to discuss that out here right now on the live stream. But yeah, we will be starting a new game and we will be having a lot of fun, I hope. Although this already was all in the Discord. I posted this when we stopped playing because the game's the save file broke. I already posted back then that the 1st of June, which is next Sunday, we were going to start up another multiplayer session. So hope everybody already knows, but I'll just leave a message for everyone. And then we can hopefully have a ton of fun again and get a bit of chaos, because that's usually what it is. A bit of chaos. The orders get bigger and bigger. 125 cups. Wow. But yeah, I hope to see all of you that want to watch that little Sapiens mayhem. And of course that all the co-players and maybe even some extra players want to join me so we can have some more fun. Why are they all standing here? Oh, they're all trying to get one of these going. We need more of these benches. Ah, that's the thing. Does this help? Yes, they immediately all start walking. Ah, they put something on and now they're going to collect the wood, I think. And then they will start to do that. Ah, this is interesting. Oh, this is cool. So, first of all, they create an ingot. They get an ingot, they go to the anvil and they make the head of the tool. Then they go grab a log. Then they go to a woodworking bench. They create the handle. And now they're going to put it together and then you have a new item. which is super cool, but completely changes the layout of the store again. Wow. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Oh, no problem, no problem. It's all fine. I'll send out a message at the beginning of the week about Sapiens, and everybody can read then. And I'll tag everybody into it, because I already know that some people don't really read it, so... Alright, I want to go this path, this one, then that one, and then to the basement. Yeah, we don't have the points to unlock this, so... Alright, well, we are keeping up with what we make, so they can deliver everything. And the higher tier people we get, the better it is. Because the more work we get done. We are almost out of wood though, so let's fill that in. Let's promote another lumberjack. But it's really cool how they make these pickaxes using the anvil, then the tables. I think the seats might have to go somewhere else. Can we already move some? Yes. I don't know, something like this. Can that work? Can they still sit on it? I think so. Alright. And then... we can probably just do these tables like this. And then get more benches out here. I mean... I don't really care where they all sit, as long as they sit. And we can now get one of these extra. Alright. Let's see how this goes. This looks a little bit better, I think. I do think we also need the extra woodworking places then. Otherwise... we don't have enough places when they all start to work on that. So there we go. Hey, Cirrus and the cat known as Spike. Nice to see you both. How are you doing? This is all wrong. I know. I'm horrible at this game, but at least I try my best. Alright, let's get the hiring discount. And now onwards to the basement. Everybody's still busy here though, and I don't see any real queues, so no people that can't work. But that seems to be okay now. Yeah, and I've actually been trying to get back into Manor Lords, which is pretty cool. It's, still have a love-hate relationship with it, but I'm trying to work on that and, through some therapy, enjoy the game more, so we'll see how that goes. Question is, what are we making? This is the short hoe. Okay, let's upgrade the short hoe then, so we get the blue points for it. Spike watching the burps, chirping and stuff. Nice. So how are you doing, Cirrus? How's your health? Hope you're a bit okay. Alright. Oh, that's only one ingot. We do still have a little bit of money. You will need to add torches in the basement when built. Ah, will you need? I don't know. We do have some lighting hanging here, as you can see. It doesn't really make a difference, I think, if you have it or not. I actually don't know. Yeah, see, we have lights, so we can put up more lighting. Decorative items that brightens up the space. So it doesn't really do a thing, I believe. We can hang some torches from the walls and stuff. Which of course will look nice, and I kind of hope that in the basement it will actually make a difference. That if you don't do it, stuff will not look cool or whatever. But yeah, see, can't overlap there. But yeah, it'll be interesting. So we'll see how that goes. It's the basement's also all new for me, so I'm kind of looking forward to getting that and seeing what it does. This one works the designer table, so let's get an extra points there. We now get 461 designer points a day. It's nice. And we got another job done. How's the shop looking? Well, it's not completely filled up anymore, but there's still plenty of items for the people to buy, so not going to worry about that. We have all the ingots that we can wish for, which is good. I think we can hire 2 assistants. And get them to work all of this. They're just all slow on the stairs, which is not what I want. This one is fast on the stairs, that's what I want. Assistants. We have 2 new assistants. You will be crafting ingots, and you will be doing the iron, yes. And you will also be crafting ingots, but you will craft copper ingots, so we get extra ingots. I like that. That should be good, and then we can upgrade another blacksmith. This one is now getting good both as wood and metal, which is nice, because then he can make those special tools really fast. So, upgrading everybody is a very crucial thing in this game. Because it does really help with the game. I need batteries from a monitor, so it's probably fine. Oh wow. Got some super fast insulin, it's really fast. Glad they gave me the Borg super monitor thing that would have caught me out dropping that quick. Oh wow. How is your health then, Cyrus? Is it like under control? Can you manage it, or pretty bad, or? Alright, well everybody's busy, they're all working. Cups and all. We have all the ingots we need, so that's not an issue. We have so many blacksmiths though, it's crazy. Are we close to finishing a deal? Well, this one. 1, 2. Yeah, they put in multiple items. Okay. Okay. Workers are still busy, so we'll wait on them to be finished, and then we can end the day and start up a brand new day. All is good, under control, just no energy, waiting for the NHS, etc., like everybody else born in the UK. Alright, well, you know, it's under control, that's good. No energy is not so good, though. So, you have to, like, get in for more testing, or are they going to try and change medication and stuff to help you get more energy again, or... Like, what's the outlook on things right now? Alright, everybody's done. No more workers busy, so let's start a brand new day. Let's keep going. Time flies! Complete your 25th day. That's an achievement, actually. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, we got 116 wood in, 56 copper ingots, and 96 metal ingots. So, or metal ores, sorry. So we have plenty to do some craft work here, which is nice. Oh, it's a thunderstorm. Wow, look at the dark clouds everywhere. It's interesting. I hear the thunder, but I don't see any lightning or something, but it's cool. So now I guess the question is, what would be the next step for our little shop? What would be best to kind of invest in or get going? We can now make the pickaxe even better. I think we'll just have to wait for the basement and then see how that looks and how that will work and what we can do in it. That will probably be it. Yeah, I cannot unlock that yet, so I'll have to wait for it. cups are almost ready. That should get us some extra money. I think we should save some money now so that once we get the basement, we actually have the money to really do something with the basement. A tinker. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's get that one in. Craft 5,000 items. Another achievement. That's interesting. Sickle, the hammer. I think I want to unlock... Oh, we can do the copper goblet, actually. We have copper now. Why not get it? We don't have... No, we don't have more blueprints, so that's not going to work. But we do now have the copper goblet, which is 140. I think that is a money-making machine once we really get up to that. This one is good at everything, so you just keep upgrading. It's just 2 positive traits, which is really nice. Need to keep restocking some stuff every now and then to make sure that we don't run out. 40 ingots already. Oh, cool. And this one is now making something here. What we could probably do is try and seek out where we can put the copper goblet on. Now this is the kitchen knife, so we have 2 with kitchen knife. So if we put the goblet on here, now somebody can start making the copper goblets. So then we should see at some point somebody picking up a copper item and getting to work with it, which should be interesting. Oh, and we can already make it worth a lot more money. Nice. Thank you, wifey, for the hot cocoa. Alright, 15,000 coins. Well, if we unlock the basement, that should give us a little bit of head money to get going. Alright, chat, help me out. What should I do in the basement? Should we maybe switch the smelting down to the basement so that we can expand the store up here? Or should we... I don't know. What we can also do is make this... that's not gonna work. We can just probably try to cram a lot more manufacturing tools in here so that we can hire more people in this one floor. That could be something. Hey, Laura! Good to see you. How are you doing today? Hope you're good. I made it. Sorry, one of my 3 devices out of commission at the moment, so I was missing a way to have another stream going. Till now when another ended. How are we doing in game and in real life? In game we're doing fine. We are at day 26. We usually make money, and if we don't, then it's because I'm just spending a lot of money investing in the shop. But yeah, we seem to be doing okay. And in real life, all fine, all happy, all good. So just having a nice stream now, and then I think in like 1.5 hours I'll have to leave to go pick up my parents from the airport because they're coming back from a holiday, so should be good. Alright, let's go do that. Let's get this one working metal. So yeah, let's make this one most proficient at metal now. Moving smelting into the basement sounds like a reasonable decision. Ah, yeah. No, I remember but never needed it back then. I got type 3, but same as type 1. Ah, okay. Oh, don't worry about that, Cyrus. Don't worry about that. You can just chat all you want here. You don't have to move to a DM. I mean, we all care for you, so we all want to hear how things are and what you're using and how things go. So don't feel any hesitation in it. Of course, if you feel more comfortable using DMs with Kev, please go ahead. But you don't have to change for us. So how's life, Laura? How's the family? How's everybody doing? Come on, 250, and then we still have to go to 300. So yeah, I guess we'll move the smelting to the basement. And we'll try a more efficient setup for all of this, I guess. Yeah, we can learn about it. That's cool. Good to hear, and may parents have safe journey due to their home from the airport. Hope they had a good time. Well, as far as I know, they had a great time. We had contact during the week that they were away, so yeah, they seem to be having a nice time there. And well, I had their car standing in front of the house because then they didn't have to pay the hefty fee for parking at the airport. So yeah, I didn't have to use it though because it was good weather in the Netherlands. So I guess it saved them a lot of money, so that's good. And I'll pick them up with their own car, drive them to their home, and then I'll have to help them get all the suitcases and stuff upstairs. And then they can drive me home. Should be good. I'll not tell you what I use. You should call the police on me. Hubby and eldest are out for errands. Youngest is snoozing all day because stay up late at night. I'm watching streams back to back, so doing well and socializing. All right, nice. Well, good to hear. Good to hear. And of course, we're very glad to have you in. So feel welcome. All right, Sylvester. We can promote Sylvester. Let's do so. There he is. He's now a better carrier. Right, we're nearing the end of the day. We're not going to make the basement today, but we might make it tomorrow. So that's something. Although I'm not sure if we can actually get 300 jobs finished tomorrow. But we could already give this a little overhaul this evening, I guess. I think we'll just have to check the numbers though. Because right now wages are at 6,400. 6,500. But if we can complete more deals, that is worth it in the end. So, I guess cranking up what we're making can be a very good deal. Alright, let's get this into rare quality. Are we actually yeah, we have copper goblets on here. Cool. So if they buy them, that'll give us some good money. You are carrying iron ore, so you should be faster now because you can already carry a good amount. We have another blacksmith to make better. There you go. Another one. Wow, all the leveling up goes so fast. Does really make a difference with all the leveling up, so that's good. Anyone got 3 geminal neuralgia? Never heard of that. What is that? I doubt I have it, but I want to know what that is. Wow. A spiked mace. That looks like an interesting weapon. New floor type. Yeah, not so much interested. I'm more interested in the money. Let's get another wooden job. We have 2 wooden jobs now, so... For everyone, I am also diabetic. I have lately felt better when not using meds. Nothing changed there, but had felt no energy and dizzy some days when taking it. Ah, okay. Which type do you have? I know my mother has diabetes too. She has a pump on her and stuff, which is also a thing when you go on holidays and stuff. She has to get all these papers if you go on an airport to get past customs and stuff with all of her equipment that she has to take with her. Which is kind of a thing, but yeah, if you and like her insulin and stuff cannot go into the suitcases and then in the hull of the plane because it gets too cold and stuff. So but I don't know much about it other than that she just has to really be careful what she eats, and she checks her monitor every now and then. She has one that just you put it like on your arm, and then every now and then she just puts up her phone, go past it, or she puts up a device, I don't know, and that will tell her exactly how it is and what she needs to do, which is really helpful to get things under control. But she has it for years now, and she's doing pretty well with it, so... Alright, let's stock up a bit here, that's good. De geminus neuralgia is een aandoening waarbij je hevig schietende pijn ervaart in het gezicht veroorzaakt door een prikkeling of aandoening van de aangezichtssteuning. Ouch. Alright, Cirrus, well, Gamer Mama just very kindly explained to me what that is. That sounds horrible. Pains in the face and stuff. Ouch. Alright, I think we have to move the door one way. That might already be something. Let's see if we can actually do that soon. No, Google did. Well, you Googled it and then you put it up here on the stream so that I could read it while I'm streaming. So for me, you did, Gamer Mama. So thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Alright, let's move this over a bit. Then go to build and put in a door here. Then we can make this a window. Yes, I think this is better. And then I think we can squeeze in some extra wood choppers, for instance. And then hire some extra people to do the wood chops. I don't think they need a lot of space in here anyways. But we might have to set it up with a little opening in between every now and then. So this is now going to be the idea. Alright, so now there are 2 openings here. We have extra wood tables where they can work. They can now do a whole lot more work. I think we'll move this one over and that one and this one. Yes. Oh, might have gotten a few too many now then. Oh well, we have plenty of money. Let's sell these. Then I think I'm going to put these tables right up here. And then these up here. You should be able to still walk in between them. Oh, you know what? Let's go like this. I think this is better. Because now they can quickly go get to the wood and start working on it. Or get to this part and start working on it. I guess I will move this over here. Yes. The wood stuff, yeah, that's no longer needed actually. Alright, let's get rid of that one. Put this one in there. I think we might want to go with a few more anvils actually. Maybe even an extra one of these to heat up ingots. And we also need more water places so that they can work more efficiently on that. So this is a start. And then we need to hire extra staff to actually work all of this. And I think this can help us get a lot more jobs done for the merchants. Which in turn should be making us a lot more money then. And this should be pretty efficient for the walking people. So let's start a new day, so at least things get going. We've now paid the salaries, and now we can probably hire 1 or 2 blacksmiths. One good with wood, that's fine. One that attracts more customers, that's fine. We'll just hire them all 4. And I'm not going to specialize these for anything. They're just going to do jobs that need to be done. And then let's see if they can actually do a decent job. Look at this. They're almost all occupied. That's cool. Alright, well, and now as soon as we get to the basement, we can hopefully find a place where we can actually make the entrance to the basement. And then we can do the smeltery down there. And then maybe expand the shop up here at some point. That could be interesting. We have 4 extra blacksmiths now working in this whole setup. That should speed things up. We'll see how that goes though. And this gives me time to check the chat again, because I was a bit busy with the store now. I have an interesting medical story. It has thick as 2 yellow pages, the phone books. Oh wow, enough about me. No, Cirrus. We're interested in you because we care about you. It's like eating shards of glass. Matt's got it almost gone for a year now. It's coming back. Honestly, I'm not religious, but something hates me. Oh wow, that's so sad. I'm not big either, though. Not the skinny mini I was when young. I got it because I had gestational diabetes when preggo with my 2 kids. Each time worse and easier to get regular kit. Wow. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Cirrus, for all the stuff that you have to go through. So we do wish you all the best. And I know it's not a lot, but sometimes sharing about it and talking about it already can do a little bit of good. So please always feel free to tell us all about it and keep us in the loop so we can show an interest and hear how you do. Hey, Stephen, nice to see you. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. I think they are all using the same joke book on us. Yeah, true. A happy bunny at the moment. Well, that's good. Keep the spirit. Keep the spirit. That's a very important thing in when not being healthy. So that's a good one. But yeah, I do really hope that there are ways that they can help you and make things bearable and stuff. So I want to be the baker. I know, Steve, you usually want to be the baker in the games, but this is a blacksmith game, so I don't really have a baker, unfortunately. So I can't make you a baker. The options basically are you can be a miner in either the copper mine or the iron mine. You can be one of my blacksmiths. You can be an assistant. I think, yeah, Mark is already the cashier, so you can't be that anymore. And you can also be a lumberjack. That's the options that I have. So, I don't know. I think lumberjack is the closest to florist, but usually the florist cares for the plants and the lumberjack is just cutting them down. But let me know what you want to be and I'll get you in, of course. Let me first promote one of these villagers again. We're doing a good job. 216. We're getting very close to the basement now. This helps. Nice. Ooh, what was that? Free pit. Unlocks... Oh, a fire pit. Unlocks a fire pit for miners and lumberjacks, increasing their stamina regeneration speed. Nice. And, oh, the third floor is after this. Ooh. The silver mine. Okay. I'm just hoping to see these numbers go up faster now, because we have more and more people doing the jobs. We are, however, going to need more people carrying the wood in, because one is not enough anymore. Let's see, another blacksmith can be promoted and function better, which is good. Now our cachet can be better. Alright, let's do that. And then, oh, we can get one of these products to be of legendary skill. Like it. Let's see. Positivity does have power as well as happiness. Very true, Laura, very true. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. Alright, I can make you a lumberjack then. You can work alongside Gordon. Alright, Mr. Theodoric. Alright, how are we going to make you look? Well, you know. Give you a little bit of a different hairstyle. Don't know if you're bald or anything. Yeah, this is a cool one. Well, there you are. Don't know if it's accurate, but that's what you're looking now in the game. Alright, we got another deal done. Let's do this one. We're trying to generate all these points. 23,000 for the copper. Oh, we're gonna do that. Let's make a ton of those copper goblets. That's gonna be a nice one. In Foundation is er ook een blacksmith en een bakkerij. Ja, helemaal waar, helemaal waar. We moeten ook snel weer terug naar die... Oh, we kunnen de volgende keer wel weer Foundation spelen. Daar wou ik ook mee begonnen. Yeah, next time we're going to probably play Foundation since we started that. That is so cool. Ooh, yes, we can unlock the basement now. Question is, how are we going to get into the... Oh, look at that. This is the basement. Alright, it's the same size as the store, so that's good. Ooh. I also think it's important for me to say that although I take a few days break from meds, playing by ear how I feel, I do keep track of sugar levels and don't neglect my health completely. Well, I always believe that for some stuff that works for a lot of people, it doesn't always necessarily work for everyone. So I think a lot of medicine can do a lot of good in people, but sometimes you also to listen to what your body's saying you otherwise. And you usually have like two kinds of people, like the ones that swear with medicine and you should never doubt your doctor and stuff. And there's people that just hate every doctor and medicine is bad and evil and stuff like that. And I don't believe either one of those. Yes, medicines can do a lot of good, and yes, you should also listen to yourself and see if you can get things going maybe without the use of medicine, or sometimes not taking a medicine can also be beneficial. So yeah, just do whatever you feel you should do right now. And if it doesn't work, go back to what does work. Guess that's it. I always try to be careful not to end up in one of the camps where you just totally go against one and are all pro, because it's usually not like that. Yes, doctors can do a lot of good stuff, but yes, you should also just listen to your body, and a medicine that works for one person does not necessarily have the exact same effect on you. So yes, it's okay to try stuff. And all right, let's get going down here now. Carpets, yeah, I'm not going to put a carpet in. I do want to put in a nice floor for the basement, though. Ah, this looks cool. The basement kind of feels suiting for the smelter. I think I'm going to leave it as it is right now. Can we put windows in? No. Okay, good. At least they make that accurate. Then I think once the day is over, we will start to move the smelters down here, I guess. And we'll have to find a way to get the stairs working. Which might actually be where these two benches are right now. So, let me just take the liberty of moving these two already. And then I think if we now go one level down, this should work. No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay. Let's go one level down. Yep. Nope. Nope. La 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 la. How can we make this work then? Well, I could just... Ah, yeah. Ooh, really have to think where to put this then. Can I just move this over? Yes. And then I guess we can do it like this. But then they can't get on these stairs. Well, if we do it like this, they can. Alright, there we are. We can now get into the basement. We can walk up here. Alright, this works. I'm a good balanced mixture of those two philosophies. Ah, that's good. That's good. Cats hold secret knowledge of ancients. How to sleep all day long, eat whatever and don't get fat. I'm a baking lumberjack. Ah, yeah, you bake the logs. I'm just too stubborn to get ill. Ah, that's a good one too, the Dread Baron. That's a good one too. I'm trying to be such an ass that even germs won't come to me, but so far it hasn't been working. Ooh, let's get the grill fork a level up. And yes, we got another deal done. Oh, we're really making some good money now. Let's get another... Nah, chest is not worth it. Let's get this one. Are we making some copper goblets already? No, we haven't made a single copper goblet already, but... be doing that soon. We do have a ton of ingots already. I like that. Let's just restock these so that we have plenty. Oh, look at this. Merchant sales 30,000. Item sales 3,000. So yes, we make good money. We are really making some progress. And even with one floor, we got a pretty efficient place going, I think. Just have to keep them running. And then, yeah, we can start to move the smelters downstairs, I think. Yeah, that can be good. I took morphine once in the hospital, then they started swinging the room around. Yeah, they once tried to offer me morphine, at least. I'm pretty scared of needles. And if I have to get my blood test and stuff, it's no problem, I can get it done. But I don't really like needles. And when you don't tell me what you're going to do, it's not going to happen. So I was in hospital with some serious stuff. And then a guy came up and he did not tell me what he was going to do. And then he brought up this big syringe and he was telling me to get my stomach out because he's going to put a shot of morphine in there. And I was like, no, that's not what we're going to do. And, well, he was pretty adamant. But in the end, he did not give me a morphine shot. All I got was some more aspirin in a bottle that they put into my body. But nowhere were they going to give me any morphine through a big shot. That is not going to happen. Alright, let's go down so that they can make all the ingots here. And we should probably prep this place so that we get ready for some silver too. Because that's another one that we can soon unlock, the silver mine. And then we should also get ready to work on the special ingots, I guess. So yeah, this should be soon for silver. Then we also need these special smelters, I guess. I just don't really know how they... The thing is, they need to put the ingots up there because they need to use them. Then I need to get those big smelters somewhere here too in order to make either other ingots or... It's a bit tough and puzzling every now and then. Would be nice if we could get like a small storage down here. Only for what we need to make these special ingots. I'm actually going to put some storages down here now. This one will be for iron, but I'm going to completely fill it up. This one is going to be for copper. And this one is going to be for the silver soon then. And then we should be able to turn that into something else using this machine soon. I don't even know how this one works, so I'll have to figure that out. I guess we also have to get another ingot storage or something then. What can we store in this one? Ah, steel. How do you make steel? Does it say that? Probably 2 then, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I guess we have to hire a assistant to make steel ingots then. So let's get one of those. Assistants. This one. You will be crafting ingots, and in this case you will make steel ingots. Let's see how that goes. So let's get started. At least now the day gets started, and I will see how things will go. If they will actually be making that stuff or not. We can see some people are now going downstairs, which is already something. We don't have the silver mine yet, so we'll have to wait with the silver, of course. But I guess you just need 2 of these ingots to make one of these big ones? I don't know. Where do you get all these jokes? Oh, yeah, he's putting in an ingot, and then he probably gets... Oh, he puts in some coal or something? I don't know. Alright, let's see. First steel ingot. Yay, we have a steel ingot. Oh, he picks up 2. See, he picks up 2. And he turns that into 1 steel ingot. Okay, cool. So we can now make steel products as well. These are getting quite in-depth building a production change that we have to set up. It's interesting. Hey, Donny Danger, how are you today? Hope all is well. You had a nice stream going on, especially where you went into the Hurtgren forest and you got a kill streak of 12. It lasted 8 minutes before you died. That was well done. Kudos. Yeah, that's true, Volodymyr. That's true. I'm happy I live now and not back in the day. I'm glad I have not had any serious ailment requiring morphine, so I don't know my body's reaction to it. I'm not generally allergic to anything that I know of, but some sensitivities here and there. Yeah, well, I'm lucky that I didn't have to try morphine. I mean, I was in some serious pain, but I'd rather have the pain than use morphine and see what happens to me. I know one of my brothers had to use morphine at some point, and that did not go so well, so, yeah, I wasn't going to use that. Just tired. Well, I guess you had a busy day. You have a full week of work ahead, or? We can unlock the silver mine. I think we're going to do that then, so that we can get the silver in too for the smelting. So let's get into the mining business. Let's get into the silver mine now. And let's just set it up then. That's the wrong one, this one. We already have a sleeping spot. Let's get another sleeping spot. Let's get all the stuff that they need in here. And now we don't have money probably to hire people, but we can try. Hire miners. Ah, we can get one with 2 positive traits. You, sir, are hired. And you are hired. And you are hired. And you are hired. All right. You work in the silver mine. You go work in the silver mine. You go work in the silver mine. And you go and work in the silver mine. Alright, we now have 4 miners in each. Well, that should do the trick. This doesn't seem very efficient, though. I think we should put these a bit closer, if we can, to where they work. Well, doesn't appear to be an option to get it a lot closer, but at least a little bit. And this is 4 by 4. Okay. Well, let's get stuff as close as possible so that they can get going. All right, there we go. And let's head back to the smithy now. Oh, we're almost out of money now, though, so we need to get some orders done. Yellow snakes and pink elephants. I don't know. No, my brother did hallucinate and stuff, but I don't know about that. But yeah, didn't go too well. No, we don't go back until Wednesday. Oh, nice. And do you have like any plans with real life stuff, or are you going to do a lot of work on the channel, or what's your plans? Morphine stuff reacts differently if you're in pain or not. It's basically heroin. If you're not in mega pain, it works more on your mind and very vicky. Ah, okay. I don't know about that. Lucy Cloud, is that the wifey? I don't know what you're talking about. Right, we got an order done. This is another one of the goblets with a lot of money involved. New floor type. Yeah, that's wood. That's also okay, though. Let's do some tomahawks. Right, this one's almost done. They're busy with the short hose now. That's good. It's gonna take them some time, though. Oh, and we can... Oh, looks like... Yeah, we need a lot of the epic points before we need to go for the gold ones. So let's just only do everything up so that we can get up to the epic quality. It should be good enough. And then later on we can get up to the gold. We have another job done. Nice. Some more gold. Yeah, let's do the pitchforks now. That's okay. Third order closest one to being done. Yeah, it was true. Now maybe these two, but I'm not sure. But the copper goblets will be nice because that will provide me with a ton of money. You are... works on the smeltery. Well, then you need to work fast. You don't need to carry a lot of stuff. We also have a blacksmith we can promote that works on wooden items. So yeah, there you go. This one takes a lot less experience, so we can already see that they really level up pretty slow if they have that trait. So might be worth at some point ditching a few with bad traits and trading them for some with good traits. Anyways, let me get off the subject. I love talking to you guys, but here, you know, we come here to laugh, not wallow. Well, we come here for everything, Cyrus. That's the good thing. That's one of the things I like about the chat. We can talk about anything. So yeah, we can have a lot of laughs and a lot of fun. We can also sometimes talk about serious stuff. So, and I'm really happy that you felt like opening up a bit and sharing some stuff. That's really special. I mean, that's very good that you can do that. So thanks a lot for that. Tomorrow is a bank holiday here, so Joanne's off too. We'll get some channel stuff done, but Tuesday it's just me and have some plans for a couple of videos. Nice, Donny. Very good. Very good. We have Thursday and Friday off here, so everybody will be home. So I'll be doing most of the channel work the next 3 days, hopefully. And then after that, we have everybody home, so then I'll just be doing the household stuff. So I will be having a dirty house the next couple of days because I will be working on the channel. Alright, let's make sure that we have all the ingots that we need. Yeah, this is all good. How's the store looking? Do we still have stuff to sell? Well, we're getting a bit short on some stuff. So we might hire 1 or 2 blacksmiths again. We have one with only two positive traits. So yeah, let's... oh, we don't have enough benches. Okay, well, at least we got 1 blacksmith in. And you will be making items for the racks. I'm not going to give him a preference because he's good at both and fast. So we'll just hire this one because he's very good. He will be making stuff for the racks. And then let's see if we can fill the racks again. I think that would be good. We made 3,000 last day, 3,000. So yeah, 3,000 or a little over that seems to be what we can make at the moment in the store. I guess expanding the store at some point can be good too, but right now we only have 5,000 coins and our wages is already almost 8,000, so we need to finish one of these soon. I'm not going to do that today, so we'll be in debt tomorrow, so yeah, that's something. Oh, we're talking about all the different pain medications, tramadol and stuff. Oh, I don't know much about that, so... Anyone can DM me for a chat about our elves. And you got a sick people thread on the Discord. We do have a health chart there where you can share stuff about that. And yeah, for those that are interested and that want to read it, they can read it. And if people are like, well, you know, I'm not there for that, then that's fine too. Then simply don't read it. So that's good. But yeah, you know, it's when I started out this little adventure on YouTube, I never thought I would make friends like all of you. And like I did. But yeah, I did make some very cool, amazing friends, which I'm really happy about. And one of the things that comes with friendship, of course, is that you're interested into your friends and you want to know about them. And if they go through hard stuff, you want to be there for them. And that's what we try to do. And that's also good. Nobody should feel like, oh, I can't share this in here because this is about gaming and this is not about real life. No, we are also all about real life and being friends and being there for each other. So always feel free to share your stories or share whatever you want to share. That's okay. At least that's how I feel about it. And I guess since it's my channel, I do have kind of a say in that. 34 steel ingots. I don't think we have anything yet for steel. This is silver, but we can unlock something with steel if we get a job done. And all these prices are way higher than what we get for the lower parts, like the metal scoop. is half the pricing of the small pot. So in the end, it can get us a lot of money. Just have to invest in the whole infrastructure for it. Alright, we sold 4,000 today in the store. We just did a lot of expansion with the whole ground floor, of course. That's why we are in debt now, but we didn't do too bad. We'll wait until all the workers are done, then start a new day. This is interesting, though. But yeah, we all have our stuff. And we also don't need to compare stuff. Like, everybody has stuff that happens in your life, whether big or small. We cannot judge the impact of it simply by measuring it to what somebody else has going on or something. So even though something might seem like a small thing, it can still have a big impact on your life, because for you it is a huge thing, even though it's not for somebody else. So don't compare your things to somebody else. All that matters is the impact it has on you. And if something has an impact, then it's important, even though others might just consider it to be a small, minor thing. For you, it's a big thing, and then it's worth talking about. So at least that's how I feel about it. Right, these are now also smelting iron ore. And now we have to change this to silver ore. All ore stored in the crate will be returned to the warehouse. Yes. Because I want to make silver now. Now, I thought we already hired an assistant to craft ingots for silver. Yeah, we have 2 for bronze, 2 for... So we should hire 1 extra assistant, I guess. But I still have to get an extra bench for it. But that can be okay, because then we can just put benches down here. Now, one of the things I would really love is to be able to assign people to a bench. So that some of the transporting workers, for instance, I can assign to this that are working here. So they don't have to walk the stairs every day when it starts. That's one of the things I would love. But, yeah. That's about it. Alright, let's hire this assistant. Put this one on crafting ingots. And on the silver ingots. There we go. Alright, everybody should be ready now. Yes, start a new day. I love the chats here. Everybody can talk about everything. Yeah, that's the whole idea at least. So yeah, hope so. My niece pushed her sister off it from Poland last week. Snitched, had broken wrist. Oh, wow. How do you compare this game to Tavern Master for playability? Ooh, good question. Well, Tavern Master was nice. It was a little less complex. It was mainly about just making money and then unlocking some new stuff, but you just added it to the bar or a few items in the kitchen. So, like, production cycle-wise, it was easier. And it wasn't that hard to get stuff ready at some point. It was just a little bit about planning each floor. Where do you put the kitchen? Where do you put the bar? And where do you get the tables? This is way more complex because of all the different steps that you get. Like, we have to turn the silver ore into silver ingots, then into silver bigger ingots and so forth. So this is way more complex, but I really love it. And as you can see, I've never experienced this far into the game yet so far. I haven't done that in my own game. And I think we're doing pretty okay. So it's not that hard. As soon as you understand the basics of the game, every time you unlock some stuff and you open up another option, you just have to rethink it a bit, see what you can do with that, and then you can keep going. So I like this game. I think it's very well playable. I think there might be some balancing things here and there and stuff like that. And I think they should be aware of not making it overly too complicated. Too long production chains and stuff. That takes the fun out of it a bit. I mean, it's a pretty simple game, simple graphics and stuff, so you don't want it to be overly complex. But I think on that front, they are actually doing a really good game. And this is a lot of fun, and I really enjoy myself with this. This is well made. I think this is a step further than Tavern Master. Tavern Master was compared to this quite easy. This is just taking it a step further. This is harder, more planning, more trying, more production chains. So yeah, I like it. I hope that answers your question. Ask Patmos what he think of my naughty jokes. Well, I like your jokes, Cooper. I have to say I like your jokes. But there's different... like... How do I say that? I really enjoy most of your jokes, which is good. And I hardly haven't seen any jokes that were like crossing the border. But in trying to run a little YouTube channel where I think it's really important that everybody feels safe and everybody feels welcome and everybody feels like they have a place, it can be a case of a few too many jokes on a certain subject that might put people off or make them feel a bit uncomfortable because it's only going about that topic. And those are also things that I have to take into consideration, like how are things going with the community. And it's always hard to lines on that and stuff, so it's a bit of a balance. Like, we're all like, there's a bunch of mature older people in here, of course, but there might also be some younger people. We all have different sensitivity levels and stuff like that. And in order to try and make this a place for everyone, that means sometimes, even with jokes and stuff, there have to be a few little boundaries. Or like, you know, after just a stupid example, after 3 blonde jokes, it's nice to do a joke about something else, because, you know, we're not on the one topic stuff and that kind of thing. So I do appreciate all your jokes, even the naughty ones, although some I won't be reading out loud because, well, you know, that's not for the stream. It's just for the chat. And yeah, I do care about everybody feeling safe and welcome here, and not just a specific group that enjoys specific jokes or something. So yeah, that's a bit of the tough area for me. So that is never a personal thing, and I'm not like, oh, that guy, stupid jokes, whatever. No, but there's more involved than just me enjoying a joke. And I never thought that would actually be part of my job while running a channel, but I think I do have to take those little things into account every now and then, and stand up also for those that might not speak up themselves, but I know don't enjoy certain jokes or a certain amount of jokes on the same topic and stuff. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. And I guess there's also a lot of people that might feel different or whatever. That's all fine. I accept all different opinions. It's just, this is how I stand in it and how I try to do it and how I work with it. That's basically it. And then maybe sometimes even I have to like remove a joke or whatever. Not because it's in a sense a bad joke or something, but maybe it is too much at one go, or at that point it's not the right joke or not the right place to make that joke or something like that. Could happen in a Discord or something. So that's just it for me. That's how it works. So yeah, I can talk about them, but I have to find the right words, and since English is not my native language, I sometimes have to search for the words, and that's not always easy for me. That's true. I'm not the most gifted speaker in that sense, so yeah, I'll totally admit that. There's some lines there to be controlled despite our open policy. We can show restraint. Yeah, well, you know, and one of the things I really like is that we don't all have to get mad when somebody even crosses the line. Like, yes, you can make a bad joke that's inappropriate at that point. And, you know, either one of the mods will remove it, or you say sorry, and we can all move on. And we don't have to be pounding about it and shouting about it and getting all mad about it. No, that doesn't have to happen. It's just that we... Oh, she's smelting the silver ingots, but we have nobody bringing them in. We can make mistakes like that too. So yes, somebody can make a bad joke. That's fine. And then we move on and we forgive each other. And that's also something that I find really important. And that's also something that sometimes I think is a bit forgotten. So yeah, somebody feels like somebody else made a bad joke and then they get all pissed and it's a big problem and it's like the world's coming to an end. No, the world's not coming to an end. Yes, somebody made a bad joke. They say sorry and we move on. That's it. Alright, let's unlock the larger ingots. We're not going to make them yet, but at least they're unlocked now. And that will get us also to the next floor again. Wow, large ingots. That's very large. Very large smelter. Because then maybe on another floor we can do something else again. Who knows? I think we might just have to do this whole setup again on another floor just to speed up the whole production. She loves them so much she could kill them for them. Oh yeah, oh wifey loves your blonde though jokes. That's true, that's true. Oh, I need to keep up with chat. That is because hitting a stationary target is sometimes no fun. True. True. If you don't like a joke, you don't have to react to it. No, that's true, but also sometimes I wish people would react a little bit more so that we know like what offends people and stuff like that. So that we can... Nowadays, restraining yourself or taking somebody else's, his or her feelings into consideration is almost like it's a bad thing or it's a sin or you're a left-wing guy if you do that kind of stuff. But I just think it's a normal quality in life that we all give and take, and we all take... Yes, I should be allowed to say whatever I want, but no, there's nothing wrong with showing some restraint and not saying everything that I want to say all the time and taking other people's feelings into account as well. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's something different than being censored or whatever, because you can still say whatever you want, but I simply don't want to always say whatever comes up in my mind or whatever, because I don't want to unnecessarily hurt people and stuff. So it's, but yeah, it's always a bit of a trade-off, and people can all feel different about that and stuff. That's all fine. Alright, we almost have everything upgraded to the epic level, which is nice. Yeah, that's very true, Gamer Mama. That's what I was trying to tell too. Yeah, don't make a whole fuss about it. It's just like, okay, I didn't like that joke. Okay, we know, and then we move on, and all is well. We're all still friends. And yeah, I do think what we have is pretty special, and we have a very nice and lovely community, and a lot of people can be who they want to be and say what they want to say, and people don't get mad by one bad comment. I've made bad jokes in the past on stream, but yeah, you know, it is what it is, and then you say sorry and you move on, and then I'm just happy if we can have that kind of community all together, where we can just grow together and be good together and forgive each other and stuff. I'm all for that. I like you guys as we are not so easy to offend. Won't say what channels mods are overarching woke, but that's why I'm here. Yeah, well, you know, it's all give and take, and it's a bit of balancing, and people should be able to say what they want. And also, I think if we all just try to be ourselves, but also keep in mind that words matter, then we are already there, because then the most harsh things won't be said. We won't be here for trying to make people get people hurt and stuff like that, and that should already solve 99% of all the problems. And the 1% of problems that come up are then either easily fixed, or they come up because somebody wants to fight and doesn't even want to have things fixed. So it's pretty easy if we all just try to be normal humans, accept other people's flaws, and try to be the best we can, then all should be good. Let's do another day. We got 105 iron ore, 57 copper ore, 48 silver ore, and 120 wood. That's nice amounts. I like it. I'll fight you all if you call me normal. Well, you know, I don't want to offend you, Donnie, by calling you normal. I see what type of games you play in Hell Let Loose. That's not normal. Nobody's gonna accuse you of that. I mean, today you had 12 kills in a row, and then you died for the first time that single game. I was almost going to accuse you of having actual skills in the game, but I showed some restraint. I didn't do that. I didn't want to offend you, so I didn't say it. That's just how it goes. Oh, you did amazing today, Donnie. You did very good. You never saw me play Skyrim. No, I haven't. Maybe we should all watch that, Gamer Mama. Get some streaming going. Let's see. The miners are doing a good job too, so we get a lot of mining jobs done. This job's almost ready. What do we get with that? Oh, that's the wrong one. Do we actually... Oh, we get a new blueprint. Nice. I'm trying to get a very nice new blueprint. This is another one with a blueprint. Because we did get the better... Yeah, we have these. Should we just go with a cooking pan then? A wide cooking pan. That looks nice. Unlock. Let's get it better quality. We can now make a wide cooking pan. Well, I love cooking, so get a wide cooking pan. That's good. Still bugging me what the game is called. It looks like Minecraft, but you have jobs for everyone and zombies every night. I don't know. People can't be normal by definition. No, we can't even be average, because the average Dutch family has 1.2 kids, which is kind of weird. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. But you know, I love you all because you're all special people to me. And you're all amazing. Ooh, level 9 guy. This is good. He should be very good. I'm going to put him on no preference. So that he can just do whatever he wants. That's good. And apparently there's another... Oh, this one. Zelda. Well, you can get me some more of those research points. Be right back. Need a cup of tea. Well, you go make yourself a cup of tea then. Well, we have a ton of ingots here. Be nice if they would move these upstairs, but it is what it is. We have 454 of these ores, so we can use a ton more smelters at some point. Interesting. Interesting. Oh well. Oh well. Maybe when I get my new computer, I might stream World of Warships. Then you guys will have a chance to be sassy and pay back for all my bad jokes. Oh dear. I don't know if I want to sink that low, Cooper, because you'll probably be doing all the sinking. With your warship. Colony survival. Every night zombie attacks and then try to kill the colonist and destroys your banner. That's what this game deviates from Minecraft. They're all alone. Yeah, I have to get back into infection-free zone. That's funny. That's a nice game. Alright, look at them all working. I mean, you can really see the tools that they're making. They make really different icons for all of them. So there's different... They're all really busy making the stuff that I need, which is also very neat. This pan will now make us 181 for each pan that we make. That's good. And they're really bringing in all the good stuff here. Not making a lot of wooden stuff though. We do have some people marked as preferenced for wood, but they're not really doing it. And we're not getting a lot of these, I think what I have to do is get some people off their specific duties. Because they will probably not do the more complex parts now. They're just all going for the simple stuff. I'm just going to set a bunch of them on no preference so that they can do all the different jobs. That might even be better. Especially some that for whom it doesn't really matter at all. That might also make us more money in the end, because then they will do the more expensive stuff too. Alright, let's see if this changes some stuff. We should... Yeah, see, now he's going straight to this table because he can now make that stuff. Alright, let's unlock the fire pit for miners and lumberjacks. Increases the stamina regeneration speed. That should make them even more inclined to do a great job at work. So let's give them the fire pit. There we go. 12,000! That is an expensive fire pit. I am, however, going to build one in here too. And then one in the other mine too, so that at least all the mines have a fire pit. And then... Oh, out here it's only 3,000. Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool. It has a different price on different mines. Okay, nice. You have no storage for these silver ingots. Oh, is that so? Oh, this one should be for the silver ingots too. I forgot to set it up. Thanks, the Trap Baron. That's helpful. Now we have... So, yeah, there she goes. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, wow. Totally forgot about that. Oh, I need to get my act straight. Okay, there we are. Oh, we got a job done. Ooh, this is good money. Alright. Well, we're slowly getting there now. Now let's go to the lumber place. Give these guys a fire pit. There you go. They should now be collecting even more goods again. Welcome back, Donnie. 12k. Are they burning golden nuggets or something? Yeah, but it's in the more expensive mines that it's also more expensive to get the fire going. So that might be a relation to that. I'm not 100% sure, but it's okay. I mean, we make okay money every time we finish a deal. And now they are working on the scoops. These. 1, 2. Yeah, they're putting all the stuff in now, so that's good. I actually think we'll be getting in some good money soon. See, now all of a sudden we get 60 out of 120 with these, so they're really focusing on this now. See, they're all standing at these tables working them now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are already being made soon, so that's helpful. Good. Alright. Don't forget to like the stream, people. Thanks, Gamer Mama. Yep. Alright, so I think the end of this day is going to be the end of the stream as well, so that I have a little bit of time off before I have to go and pick up my parents from the airport. But I must say I had a great deal of fun. It was really nice talking to all of you, and especially that we can have all those serious talks too. And of course all the jokes and all the fun. It is much appreciated. And as slowly the day goes by, I'm just going to say thank you all so much for watching. It was a pleasure. I'd love to see you all later this week on Wednesday or Friday for another stream, which should be another city building game. And then we might just drop into this one a little bit later. But for now, we did 2 long streams. I guess you all got a good impression of what this game is, and you can decide whether you like this or not. I know I like this a lot, so I'm going to build another smithy. Maybe at some point I'll post some pictures in a Discord channel for this. It's what I've been doing with the game I'm running myself. And of course, if you play some nice games and you want to share pictures with it and stuff, feel free to do that in the Discord. That is all very good. I would love that. I wish you all a very good week. If you have to work, well, good luck with that. If you have other stuff planned, I hope you have some nice things you're gonna do. Stay happy and stay healthy. And then I would love to meet you all soon again. Thank you all, my amazing friends. It was a blast. Ta-ta for now. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye.